This is HorseRacingNation.com Handicapper Jarrod Horak, and this is my video feature race of the week for Monday, February 20th, 2017, the 9th race from Oaklawn Park. It's going to be the Grade 3 Southwest Stakes for 3-year-olds, a mile and a 16th on the main track. We have a 13-horse field. Your favorite's going to be Uncontested. He was the winner of the Smarty Jones. He was able to control the pace on a wet track at 1 mile, and he just went all the way that day. He's 2 for 3 lifetime, but his second career start, he ran in the Kentucky Jockey Club Stakes at a mile and a 16th. His only start at this distance. He set the pace. He weakened to finish 4th. Now I think if they can put some pressure on him in the early going, we might get a different outcome this time. Now, horse is capable of putting pressure on him. Cool Arrow down on the inside could show some speed. Maybe Warriors Club on a fast track might show a bit more speed this time. A Dilettante is one that can show speed. One Liner stretching out and coming in from Gulfstream Park for Todd Pletcher. He could show speed. And then the 2 outside horses, PC Cowboy and Chief Know-It-All. So all those horses are capable of putting pressure on Uncontested. And if they are able to do that, maybe my top choice, Petrov, can get to him this time. Petrov was my top choice in the Smarty Jones Stakes. And in that race, he ended up just chasing Uncontested, and he finished a clear second on that wet track. That was his first start off a layoff, his first start around 2 turns. He ran well in his 2 sprint races to begin his career. He broke his maiden first time out at Churchill, second time at Aqueduct. He stalked, he rallied to miss by a head. So now Jose Ortiz is going to ride him back. He's had the race over the track at Oaklawn around 2 turns, and I like the looks of that workout on February 13th for this at Oaklawn Park. 5 furlongs in a minute. That was the second best workout of the day, but he had his final quarter in 22.8, and then he galloped out 6 furlongs in 1:13. So it looks like he's sitting on go in this race. I don't think he'll have to do all the pace dirty work. He won't have to do the chasing. It looks like some other horses will be able to do the chasing. He can sit back and pounce on these, I hope. And he also flees the rail. He's going to be drawn out in post 8. So I think he's going to try to stalk the pace in the middle of the track, and hopefully he can run down Uncontested this time. A couple horses capable of hitting the board. Looking at Lee, this one hasn't run since the Breeders' Cup Juvenile when he rallied to finish 4th. And then he was second in the Breeders' Futurity before that. And then Rowdy the Warrior, he ended up finishing 3rd, rallying for 3rd in the Smarty Jones Stakes. So those look like your top 4 contenders, Petrov, Uncontested, Rowdy the Warrior, and looking at Lee for minor awards. But how I'm going to suggest playing this race, I'm not going to fool around in here. I like Petrov. I liked him last time, and I really like him this time to move up second off the shelf. And I'm going to make a $20 win wager, $20 to win and place on number 8 Petrov in the Smarty Jones Stakes. Now, if you go over to HorseRacingNation.com, you can find my plays of the day 7 days a week in the plays of the day section at HorseRacingNation.com. And if you go over to WinningHorsePicks.com, you can find my full card analysis each day from Santa Anita Park, plus bonus races from Golden Gate. And then on weekends, I'll throw in some bonus stakes races as well, whichever tracks run good stakes cards like Gulfstream Park, Laurel Park, and some others. So go over to WinningHorsePicks.com if you're interested in my full card analysis from Santa Anita. That'll wrap up this week's video. We'll be back next week with another stakes race from around the country.